Welcome to Creekside Park. I'm Andy Lewis, and I'm here to show you how to set up a Gibbon Slackline. I'll go through a few tips and tricks and get you on the line as fast as possible. So when you're setting up your first slackline, you want the line to be relatively low. Anywhere between about mid-shin and knee height is a great starting height. You take your slackline, and it has a reinforced loop on one end. This loop goes around the tree, and the slackline goes through the loop. First loop, it lays flat around the whole tree, and then it comes through itself, the whole line, with a half twist. That half twist right there is what keeps your line flat. Now, let's do the tension side. You take your loop, just like your last side, throw it around the tree, just like this. You put the ratchet through the loop. You want to make sure it's about as even as the other side. You just look over, it's about knee height. You measure to see if it's at your knee. And then you put in your tree protection. Here's your reinforced loop. It comes around the tree, on the tree protection, and then it pulls through with this half twist right there. That allows your line to be flat. Your ratchet is simple. It's got a few things that you need to know, and once you know them, you can work very easily and very fast. Your line goes through this little hole in the bolt pin right there. It goes right through there, and you need to unlock it just like this and crank it. Once you're done cranking, you turn this, pull it back, and it lays flat and it's locked. So here's our ratchet. It's facing down, so the handle is underneath the line. Here's the bolt. You put your slack line through the bolt and you pull through the slack. Put your slack line through the bolt and then you pull through the slack. Once you pull all the slack through, we can start tightening. You simply crank the lever and the slack line will catch on itself and start to gain tension. Once it gets a little bit tighter, I like to get on top of the line and turn the ratchet over, just like this. That way you can use your body weight to crank the line so you can jump on it. So let's check if our tree protection is still covering the trees. Anchor 1, check. Anchor 2, check. So now, what we're going to do is what I like to call setting the line. After you put tension on the line, you need to look at the anchors. There's your anchor. This gap right here can move after you put tension on it. So when you get on the line, it can shift, causing you to fall off the line. That can be dangerous. So what I like to do is just give this little section right here a nice little kick. That should move this piece back. Okay, now that it's back, it's set. So when you bounce on the line, it won't slide back any further. Okay, now that I've showed you how to anchor to trees using tree protection and tension your line with locking the ratchet, I want to show you how to detension your line. Okay, so when you want to release your slack line, you pull up the brake past the first black square, you take it all the way over all the teeth, and you'll hit another black square. To detension your line, you take it up over that black square and apply tension straight down. This will release your bolt, and now you can pull your slack line free.